Apparently we are live. We're going to check the YouTube.
Okay.
Boom. Those awkward moments before.
Yeah.
First live. I don't even know if it's working, but if it is, hello everybody. How do we know? Is there a way to find out?
Well, I can just open up YouTube, so it's streaming off of your channel then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt Built. Whoa, live. There we go. Apparently.
Yeah.
Dreams, goals, and aspirations, baby.
No way.
Nice. That's sick.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Dope.
Very
What
cool.
up, Curtis?
Hello.
Hey, pal.
Hello. Hey, man.
So I didn't even know that you took the $200 and you actually turned it into 800.
Yeah, man, that was so cool, dude. So when I first got it, I brought it home and I laid it all on the yard, and it took us like a few hours, but we went through and we took like pictures of like 70% of it, kind of give or take, and then we posted everything all at once, which is a horrible idea.
Oh, geez, everybody just asked it, or
everybody's just like attacking you. And so we took like a defensive strategy, and I'm like, okay, I'll start with the high ticket items.
Yeah.
And so I think we were posting like, 4 items at a time or something.
Yeah.
And so I would run it through AI and enhance the pictures and get them to build up a description. And like, I have years of experience on Marketplace selling shit anyway, so I kind of like knew like what to kind of put in there.
Yeah.
Like I never read descriptions that are like that long, right? So anyways, I fine-tuned it, and then they just started selling like hotcakes, man, just one after the other.
What was selling first? What was like the first stuff that was selling?
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to remember. There was like
so there was, how did I do it? There was
the helmets, right?
The helmets, the masks were doing good. Those were a steady like 1 or 2 a week.
How much were you selling them for? The helmet.
Oh, buddy, like dirt cheap. dirt cheap. I was giving people really good deals. So my idea is that instead of starting high and then slowly bringing it down, I start low and then kind of slowly bring it back up.
Kind of like that, to be honest.
Just so you're not like waiting around forever and ever, right?
Yeah. So like, what are we talking, like $20?
25.
Okay, all right.
So like I found a sweet spot, because like I think I started it at, I don't know, 80 or 90, and it just sat there for weeks and nothing. And then I think I did like a fire sale on Canada Day for like $33 or something, and I maybe had one. Anyways, I kind of like fine-tuned it. So those were doing really good. And then we were pretty much selling everything individually, just giving everyone like smoking deals. And people were happy. And then I was left with kind of like the kids' toys and the clothes, and like that's kind of hard to sell individually.
Yeah. Clothes. So I'm not a huge fan of trying to sell the clothes.
No, it's weird. So I bundled it all together and put it on 24-hour bidding. And so the one I got like,
hold on, there's you can bid. What do you mean? There's bidding on Facebook?
Yeah,
dude.
Dude, I only found out about it like a month or 2 ago, but it's freaking cool, man. It's like Marketplace and gambling like combined.
No way.
So I took these bundles.
What? I didn't know about this.
And I took some killer photos, and I put it in my truck bed, so like it looked like so much shit, right? And then I put my best photo up front, and then they get 24 hours, and who's ever got the highest bid, they have to get it. So you know how Marketplace, they'll ghost you?
Yeah.
Well, this they have to come and get it. It's super cool.
Okay, so is it part of like the area and like their like buy and sell? Like, is it a buy and sell group?
Essentially, yeah. It's like I think it's called Chilliwack 24-hour bidding. And so there's like there's like 50,000 members in there or something, right?
You bundled
so
everything.
So whatever I couldn't sell individually, I bundled together, and so I think I had 2 or 3 of these kind of bundles, and so one was like women's, or one was clothes, and one was kids, or like something like that, and then people would bid on it, and so I was able to get a bit of money that way.
Yeah.
And then like I was just trying things, right? Just testing different things out. So then one of them was really cool. Do you remember there was like 30 of those like LED auto lights?
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of them. So those things are worth like $55 on Amazon. And so I started the starting bid at free, right?
For one of them or all of them?
For just one.
Okay.
Just one, just for free.
Yeah.
Because a buddy told me if you post it for free, then people start sharing it.
Yeah.
And then more people kind of get eyes on it. Anyway, so it sold for $3. And I'm like, okay, well that's all right, I guess. But then when the lady came to pick it up, she asked what else I had. So then I started upselling her on a whole bunch of other shit.
No
and
way.
I made like $30 that day.
No way.
Like, this is sweet, right? So that was really cool. And then so I've sold everything, and I've been keeping tabs of it. I've got maybe 20 of those lights left, and that's it. Everything else is gone.
Do you know? I don't know why they were they all opened? Like I never took too good of a look. But do they have all the parts there?
Half of them, yeah. So everything is there. Some of them are still sealed and minty, not a speck of dust. Others are opened, but they're fine. Others have like a little scratch or whatever. So like you kind of get a variety, but like they're all fine.
Yeah.
I hooked one up to my truck, and man, they're bright.
Really?
Oh, they're very bright. And then so on this kind of like path of like trying stuff.
Yeah.
The last one I took, so I've got a post up right now, and I'm selling them for like $9 or something, because I kind of just want them gone, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, any money, you're in profit. You're in
way past that.
Yeah.
So then I threw up the same post but marketed different. I'm like, you know what? If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get this for free. And it worked. I had someone do it. Yeah. I got my 57th subscriber by giving the light away for free.
Really? And then they came and picked it up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So man, like a cool experience. And we like the 200 turned into 800. So $600 profit.
That's not bad.
So
that would be like, how many months would that be? That's like 3 months?
Yeah, give or take.
Nice.
Give or take. Yeah.
Nice. That's not that's pretty sweet. Yeah. I'm glad you made money off of it.
you definitely got to set it up. I found that like your first line has to be like, will not respond to this. Is this available?
Oh, I know. That's crazy on Facebook Marketplace.
Dude, terrible.
And then how many people probably ghosted you and they said they'll buy it and they never get back to you.
Yeah.
Have you thought about trying to buy another pallet of some sort?
Yeah, I think I probably would. I've got the 2 contacts that you set me up with. I think I would. I would at least go check them out, because it was pretty easy. Like once I had the stuff here and I took pictures of everything, then it was just like, okay, you spend a bit of time, you sit down for an hour or 2, and you do like 5 items at once. You enhance it with AI, you make descriptions, and then it's almost semi-passive money, right? Like those battery chargers, there was like 10 or 20 of those. So you just make one post, and then they just kind of sell themselves. And all you have to do is I set it out, and then I just leave it there. If they come or don't come, I don't care.
Yeah.
It just sits out there. So I'm not wasting my time, right?
Did a few times, did you have people just like put money under the doormat kind of thing, or what?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. I love that worked.
Yeah. So that was super cool, man. That was like, that was super sweet.
Huh. Yeah. It's kind of just like a way to make money.
Yeah.
Like it's, here, something I noticed, like here in Edmonton, there's only one person who does it, and he never responds to any of his messages. Like I've messaged him twice because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Me and my ADHD are all over the place, and like, all these different ideas, and should I go back to the ideas that work versus trying new ideas and like shiny object syndrome?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's obviously we're in what they call Q4, October, November, December, where people spend the most amount of money out of the entire year.
Yeah.
And I remember like 2 years ago or whatever, whenever I did selling those boxes and mystery boxes, I crushed it during Q4 and like November, December. It was wild.
Yeah, okay.
It was wild. So
and I'm assuming that's because of Christmas.
And people are just in the spending mood.
Yeah.
Like even with e-commerce, having a website, like people genuinely, like I would say 25, 30, 40% increase in sales Q4 because it's just Christmas time and people are in the shopping shopping frenzy.
Yeah, you're in that buyer's mindset, right?
Yeah. And it's so I was kind of I'm like, man, like again, I have to try. It's hard for me, man. I get so distracted with all these different ideas. And like, are you supposed to see one through? Or do you try something new? But like here in Edmonton, again, there's basically this guy's not really doing nothing.
Yeah.
But and absolutely zero people are actually selling mystery boxes.
Okay.
So it's I don't know. Might give it a go here. I'm not sure. That's one thing that I've been struggling with is just like knowing what I should concentrate on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have that issue?
No. No, man, because I do what I would do if money wasn't a thing.
Right.
You know, if money did not exist, and like that's pretty easy even with the Zone YouTube channel because it's not bringing in a single penny, yet I spend so much time on it. And it's because like I genuinely I love it. I enjoy it. It's something I have control over. It's a meditative property to my life. So like I think the enjoyment has to come first and the money will follow, right?
But because some people, like a lot of people that I follow, they say like try and do stuff with the intentions. Like for me, I can't speak for you, but for me, I absolutely want to be a full-time, I don't know, just creative mind, a creator. I love the idea of just having a business online or something that makes me money.
Yeah, totally.
But it's hard to like. I do agree that Alan Watts says, "What would you do if money was no object?"
Yeah,
I think it would just like doing this type of creative stuff. But on the other hand, you need money for the mission.
True.
They say so. It's like if you can find an avenue that makes you money.
Yeah.
And that's where obviously we've done selling Amazon Overstock.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of different methods that I've tried in the past.
Yeah.
And then I know I get distracted and I see shiny objects and I'm like, oh, that looks nice. This whole digital marketing thing now. Trying to sell a digital PDF guide. And then I sold my first one. I'm like, oh, this is interesting because you make something once and you can sell it over and over and over again.
Totally.
But yeah, how do you not get distracted? Like you're saying, like, yeah, if you do it without any money, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I choose what I want to do with the intent of like, okay, if money weren't a thing, right? So like the YouTube, for example, right? Like if money were not a thing, I would still be creating videos.
Yeah.
Because
what's your YouTube channel again? Throw it out there.
It is Manifest and Create Co. And it is the greatest YouTube channel you have never heard of yet.
I like it. I like it. Right on.
We'll
put it in the show notes, as they say.
So yeah, like I enjoy the creative process. I enjoy being on the computer and creating videos and editing it and all of that. So like I enjoy that part of it, but still my focus is to make money off of it. So though I would do it if no money were a thing, I still go after the dollars behind it, right? Maybe kind of like electrical too. Like I enjoy electrical work. I think it's super cool. I think you're playing with energy and something that can kill you and things move. And like, I find that really neat.
Yeah.
But like, I'm there for money. Right.
Yep.
So I think like all things in life, it's a balance, man. It's a
Yeah.
balance.
Do you struggle? Because I like the fact that we're talking about this because we're kind of similar mindsets, I think, and it's hard to find people who like you can have conversations like this with.
100%. Yeah.
Do you struggle with kind of being frustrated at yourself? Say you have all your goals up here,
Okay.
over here.
Yeah.
Do you ever get frustrated with yourself that you're not there yet?
Oh,
and
God.
if not, how do you get out of that? Because I know where I want to be, but I know I need to be grateful with where I am. But I struggle so hard, and I don't know if that's something to do with entrepreneurs and people who are very
hungry.
Like, do you feel that way?
Oh, dude, it is eaten me alive for years because I know where I want to be, and I know I can do it. And furthermore, it's backed up to the point that if I go like back, say 5 years or 7 years or whatever, when I was in high school, and I would set these goals ahead of time for like, 5 years in the future. Well, I would achieve those goals and I would get them. I would hit whatever it was, right? Like whatever it was, I was chasing it. So like, I know that I can do it, and that's been backed up by proof, right? So now today, what I'm looking for in the future, like I know I can do it because I've done similar things before.
Yep.
But the fact that I'm not there now, oh man, that can just kill me. It can put me into a real bad mood, all these things.
Yeah.
So about a year ago ish, I don't know, time's a concept. Some time ago, I started with this idea, and I think I was probably inspired by some book or whatever, but it was the idea that you implement systems. And so systems are your habits, right? And so I have a few habits every single day that I do. And so that's building my own company, that's making money, that's reading books, that's showing gratitude, that's working out, and that's networking. And so these are 6 things I try to do every single day. And so if I do those things every single day, those things will inevitably move me towards my goal. Right? If I'm always doing those things, that goal is only coming closer to me.
Right.
So I figured out that if I can do the things, if I can take the steps that get me towards my goal, well, that's all I can do today. So I can be happy. And so that took a whole bunch of weight off of, well, I'm not there yet, and I'm only going to be happy when I'm there. It's like, nah, man, because today I took the steps that I needed to take to get where I want to be.
I'm gonna write some of this stuff. This is the interesting points of. So you have you have like your main goals, and then you have like different steps that you want to try and take every day in order to get closer to those things, and then you're happy, even though you're not there yet. At least you've taken those steps.
Exactly. So every goal has what's called a critical inch. And so the critical inch is like, if you could only do one thing in a day, if there's absolutely only one thing you could do in that day that would get you towards that goal, like what would it be? So like back to the YouTube, if I want to grow a YouTube channel and I want to have money coming in and I want to be like this digital entrepreneur and all these things, well, you kind of start reverse engineering it, and it comes down to, well, the main thing you need to do is have videos. So the main thing to have videos is to record. Right. So even right now, this today, this is my critical inch. The one thing I have to do is record, because then I get a video and then the rest builds off of itself. Right. So if you can figure out what your goal is, and you can figure out what the critical inch is, the one very, very most top priority step, and you figure out how to turn that into a habit. So like my habit is like, for example, every day after work, I would come home, I would sit down on the computer and I would edit. So now it's not even a thought process. I don't have to try and convince myself to sit down and record. It's just a habit where I'm sitting down and I'm working on my videos. Right. And so creating enough of those habits, I call that a system. It's now your system, and now your system is running, right? These habits, they happen naturally, and now you're just along for the ride. Right?
Yeah, that's something I definitely don't have. That's something I don't have. And I think it's probably part of the reason why I haven't gotten to where I would like to be in the last 10 years, which is interesting. I wonder, because in my head, we know what we need to do, right? We know what we need to do in order to achieve the things that we want to get to, or who, So it's like, in my head, it's like, I do think for mental health wise, like going to the gym and just also teaching discipline. Like just for the fact of teaching discipline, I would love to be going to the gym even 3 times a week or something.
Yeah.
But I've always struggled with staying consistent with it. Always.
Yeah.
But I know that, all the people who I follow and see that talk about success and just entrepreneurship, they all work out. It's almost like a friggin' requirement.
Well, I've heard and I've noticed it myself, but how you handle something in one part of your life is almost directly how you're going to handle something else in your life. So somebody who has the self-discipline to go to the gym and is in really good shape, well, you know what? Their bank account probably looks pretty good too. Their mental health, their family life, right? Because the effort you put into one thing, it's probably pretty equivalent to another thing.
Yep. Yeah, it's just a tool that you've built up. Do you think anybody can become consistent and disciplined in the gym?
I think anybody can. I think we're all possible of it. But is everyone going to do it? No way. I don't think so. Some people just, it's circumstantial, right? You are your environment. And I think some people are just hungrier than others. They've been brought up in different ways, different childhoods, all this shit. So I think everyone is possible of it. If you really want something, anybody can do it 100%. But like, are you going to?
Yeah. Yeah, there's literally just across the 2 minutes from here, a new gym just opened up. Like it's a pretty new area, and a brand new Anytime Fitness just opened up.
Okay.
And I told myself I want to get in there.
Yeah.
And I know, because whenever it's interesting, you can look back at times in your life where you were doing the thing that you need to be doing. Like there was a point in my life when I was probably like 20, 21, where I was meditating every day.
Yeah.
I had a streak of like 100 days of meditation. I felt like a Buddha, dude. Nothing bothered me. I was like,
oh, dude,
cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
But it's interesting how, that's I don't know. I don't know if it's my ADD. Like I don't know if it's, I take full responsibility for my life. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
It is on me.
Sure.
It's 100% on me. But it's just interesting how, you stop doing things that have helped you in the past.
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah.
Why?
And I can totally relate to that. So when I came back from Indonesia like 2 years ago, I got right into meditating, right? Because I was like coming back from that place, and like I was gone for like 4 or 5 weeks, and coming back into my life, I'm like, I do not accept this. I do not accept my life like this. Like no way, right? And so I was balls in. I was going to do whatever it took. And so meditating was a part of that, right? You clear your mind, your path, the steps you need to make. And that was great. And it was like springtime. So it was super beautiful. All the flowers were coming out. The sun was out, all this shit. And it was great. And then like the end of summer, I stopped doing it because it started to get cold. And I didn't like going outside when it was cold at 5:30 in the morning. And that literally stopped it. And it was like, it was so good for my mental. It really was. I could see things so much clearer. And so I haven't done it in forever now. But I think it's making something like as easy as possible. So
I've heard of that.
So when I came back from Indonesia and I came back here, I just had like a ton of like anger fueling me. Funny enough, to make me want to go outside and be like cool, calm, and collective. But it was like anger of my life that got me up and out of bed, but that passed, right? And so I started hearing about this, like, make things easier. And so, like, my little studio setup is the absolute comfiest place and the coolest place in my house.
Nice.
So I would rather sit here than sit anywhere else.
Yeah.
Our TV, we don't have a remote and we don't have subscriptions. No Netflix, Hulu, Disney, nothing. But we have books right there available, right? Like right by the couch. Right? The gym clothes are easily accessible. It's right there. So all of this shit is like an easier choice. I don't need willpower to like choose these things. You know, if I'm scrolling on my phone and I'm like, hey, I shouldn't be scrolling on my phone, I literally throw it. Literally throw it, because now, well, I'm not going to get up and go grab my phone. Like I'm sitting down. It's much easier to just sit down.
That's funny.
And so the other day I was like, you know what, man, like I got to start getting up and out of bed earlier in the morning, because that's what successful people do. They all get up and out of bed early in the morning, right? It's that frequency.
Can I pause you there for 1 second?
Sure. What's up?
When it comes to like waking up in the morning,
yeah.
Okay, have you heard the term that people say, like, say you know who you want to, all the goals you want to get to, but you have to become you need to start acting like the person who is actually there.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, like, they all wake up in the morning, they all do the meditation, but then I quietly think, I'm like, oh, but like, do I really have to, like, I'm going to try my way, but like, no, that's what they all do. So you got to start acting the way that other people do. Is that kind of like what you're thinking?
Oh, dude, 100%. It's the saying is fake it till you make it. I find that kind of gross. So I tweaked it to like be it until you become it.
Oh, be it until you become it. I write that one down.
But it's essentially that, you know, like,
that's you made that up.
Yes, sir. The person, like the goals you have in life, somebody is doing that. And so if you mimic their steps, like you will get the same things that they get, right? Like they are doing the things and they have become the type of person who earns and deserves that goal that they're chasing after. So I do. I think, you know, like I've got a few people that I idolize in my life. And so, like, if I go into a situation, I can think, well, how would they handle it? How would they go about doing this, right? And I know that that's a good way to go about it, because for them, it's worked, right? Anyway, so like I knew that I had to start getting up and out of bed, but like the raw motivation to just like get out of bed when it's like fucking cold, you know, it's just like not gonna happen. So I bought some smart plugs, and I've automated the entire house to wake up at 7 a.m. Really? So at like 6:50, my first heater, my space heater beside my bed starts. So it turns on and it starts heating up my little bedroom area.
Yeah.
And then 3 minutes later, my fan turns off. So now it starts to get like really warm. And now like I don't want to be under the blankets, because like now I'm sweaty and it's gross, right? And then at the same time, the coffee maker turns on and the space heater in the kitchen turns on. And then like 2 minutes before 7 or so, my alarm clock, and it's one of those like creeping ones, so it like slowly gets louder. So by the time it's 7, it's full blast.
Yeah.
And then 2 of the lights in our bedroom come on, and they're fucking bright. And so now I don't get a choice. I have to be up, because there's noise, there's light, it's hot, and I'm smelling coffee, right? And it's decaf coffee, because I can't do caffeine. It makes me all anxious and shit. But like the mental trigger is still there, right? And so now I've taken the choice out of it. You know, it's automated.
That's smart. That's
and
funny.
So it's the same thing with like the book and the TV. Well, like the TV is like literally the harder option because now I have to stream it off 1, 2, 3 movies and deal with all the pop-up ads and like shitty servers and like all of that.
Yeah.
Versus like reading the book, which is right there.
Well, the positive things, you have as little friction as possible, whereas the negative things or the things that you don't want, you try and add as much friction as possible.
Yeah, dude, you don't need willpower. You just like humans. Our advantage is to use tools.
Yes, tools and systems.
Tools and systems. So you set up tools and systems.
That's funny. Yeah, that's smart. Because what was the book? I don't know if it's The Power of Habit or something, but yeah, he literally talks about by you adding steps to things, you know, it either makes it harder or easier. Yeah. You know, he wanted to learn the guitar. Well, he had it in his case, he had it in the closet. Yeah. He wanted to learn, right? Yeah. But he didn't want to go over to the closet, open it up, take it out. Instead, he bought a nice little stand. He put the guitar on the stand right there, ready for him to play. He put, he did the controller. He put the remote. He like threw it underneath the couch. You know? And you just
I think I've read the same book. It's up
Which
there
one
on
is
the
it?
book. It's
yes. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that properly or if it's if it's inverse.
Power of Habit.
Okay. But yeah, like in this book, I'm pretty sure it's this one, he talks about like his TV. And so his TV is like buried in a closet.
Yeah.
And so every time he wants to watch a movie, he has to like go into another room and like start digging and pulling it out and mount it and set it all up.
Yeah.
And like that's so much harder than like just turning it on, right?
Yeah.
So like those books definitely changed my life, man. Like just making things easier.
Yep. Making it easier.
You know, having healthy food in the house, not having drugs in the house. Well, now you have to go outside of the house to go and do those things, right?
Yeah. Just make them. Yeah. Just put the stuff that you want to be doing easier to get to versus the negative things that you don't necessarily want to. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to start implying because I feel like my brain, I'm just trying to do like all these different things at once, and I don't actually have a system. And it's interesting, but yeah, because obviously it'd be nice to have. In my head, it's like one long form video on YouTube a week would be nice.
Yeah,
I'm trying to grow my Instagram page, Matt Built Instagram page.
Yeah,
because I'm kind of learning. But here's the thing: this is where I start questioning all this stuff. It's like essentially, so I've been hearing about this whole digital marketing thing where you're selling digital PDF guides that you can make once and you can sell over and over and over again. Yeah. Whether it's a guide, for example, the one that I have, which is my car camping PDF. A lot of people want to know how I had the video where I built the car camping platform in the back of my Land Rover. A lot of people are asking me for like blueprints and like material lists. And people ask for like 2 years and I just didn't do it. And then I finally took the time to build one, and I just put it as a link underneath that YouTube video, and I made the first sale within like a week.
Oh wow!
And I made a second sale.
Yeah.
From I was using one thing called Sam Carton, then I changed it up. But so now that you build something once, it's just going to sit there, and people can buy it over and over and over again.
Yeah, totally.
So people create guides on whether it's marketing or how to, maybe it's 1,000 Instagram reels that you can download for $5. Those are all digital things that you can make once and sell over and over again.
Yeah.
And I've been kind of diving into this realm, learning about it, because you're not waiting on shipping times. You're not waiting on product costs. You're not waiting on somebody to knock at your door, all these things. It's just like you build something and you sell it over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I've been diving into and trying to learn recently, because people use Instagram to get eyeballs, because Instagram Reels, now they talk about the algorithm has nothing to do. It literally has nothing to do with the amount of followers you have anymore. The algorithms are with AI, and they're just going to more of a they're going to show your content to people who want to see it.
Yeah.
Your content is about cars, they're going to try and throw it towards people who have cars. It has nothing to do with the amount of followers. They just want everybody to have an equal amount of opportunity to grow on the platform, to share content that people want to see. Before, it was all about followers. It was all about subscribers. But now if you actually create content that is good, it will be shown. And so what I've been learning is like with this Instagram and Threads, I only recently got on Threads because a lot of people are talking about that, and is trying to create daily reels about the niche of the product that you're trying to sell. So right now, let's say I create a bit of a product where it shows how to do the Amazon influencer program. It shows how to do the Amazon overstock and like flipping. And I also threw in a little bit about just like AI and ChatGPT.
Okay.
So I built this product, and it also has to do with like drop shipping. And so you build it once, and then you try and create content, reels, informative, like actually useful stuff. And when you post it on Instagram, it literally has nothing to do with the amount of followers you have anymore. But if it's a good video, if it's a good reel, it could go viral. It could get 1 million views.
Yeah.
And so what you have is you have something called Stan Store, which is a platform where people can have a link in their Instagram. And when you click the link, it's a store. It's basically your own store. And people can buy directly from your Instagram page just by clicking that link. And so it's a system. It's one of these systems. There's a thing called ManyChat, where people, I don't know if you've seen it recently, but they say, oh, DM the word built. And then they go DM you built, and they automatically get sent a link to your store.
Oh, interesting.
So it's this system. You have content that creates eyeballs that if they want to DM you, or that you ask them in the reel, DM me this word.
Yeah.
They DM you that word, you automatically get that link sent to them because they're watching content about stuff that you're trying to teach, or your niche product that you've made.
Yeah.
And so it's a circle of, okay, enough eyeballs see your product, or enough eyeballs see your reels and your Instagram post. Enough people are going to message you, or at least go to the link in your description. They're going to check out your product. They're going to buy. And that's a system on like automation.
Yeah.
So for example, whether it would be, manifestation or money, or how to save your first $10,000. Like you can make something that you are very passionate about, and that you could talk about all day long. Maybe it's editing, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a very specific thing that you could talk about endlessly about. And you create that product once, you post it on your Stan Store, you can then make content about it, this is where I have a hard time. You got to document the journey, not create perfect videos.
Yeah.
And by doing that, you get eyeballs on your product, you can sell your product, and it's just like you keep creating content about it, and it's just a circle, and it's a system.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I've been kind of learning recently, and kind of learning how other people are doing it. People within 30 days, man, are making 10, 15 sales by having a system. And I'm still trying to learn this system. Obviously, the people who are selling courses and stuff like that, like there's this one lady, everybody's raving about it, but I haven't purchased it. I've done a lot of courses, and they can be good. They can be very useful, but they teach you how to do that whole system, and it seems to be working, but I'm trying to kind of figure it out just by YouTube videos and stuff like that. But if I'm honest with myself, I just need to create content. I just need to be consistent with creating content. That's it.
Yeah.
And consistency. Yeah. It's like the one thing that I have a hard time doing in my life is consistency.
So what was it? It was a while ago. I think I was talking to you in the manifestation station.
Oh yes.
At whatever, and I was like, dude, like I want to sell crystal necklaces, right? And I had all my reasons, and like I still think it's a cool idea, but I was talking to chat about it, and it was like, 100% good idea, blah 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 blah, whatever. But it was like, don't develop or build a store or try selling them now. Build yourself up, your name, your audience, a community, and they'll sell themselves. you know? And I completely agree with that, right? Like you think of someone famous, someone you idolize, someone you like. Well, they probably have a t-shirt with their brand or their face or their logo or something on it. Right. But if that person out of the blue just started like trying to pump out these t-shirts, well, no one's going to buy it. But now that they're a famous singer, or something, well shit, I like his music. Well, now I want that t-shirt. And so I think like selling shit is the same way. You have to establish a name. People have to resonate with you. And then that thing will essentially just sell itself, right? So I think you're right about consistency and content, like just building up your personal brand.
It's hard not to care. Obviously, everybody, probably 95% of the world is affected by it, but the fear of other people's opinions and like whoever's watching, you know, it was funny on one of my Instagram accounts, like one of a close family friend started following me. And it's like, you know, like I just want to like be anonymous, dude. I just like it's who I want to be. It's what I want to do.
Oh, dude, I hear that. I hear that. So like I'm like, my goal is to get 100 subscribers by Christmas, right? So I got a few weeks left or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting at like 26 or 27. I'm like, dude, like this isn't good. We're not gonna make it, right? And so I did like the most uncomfortable thing. I went through my entire phone, so all my personal contacts, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Facebook. I messaged everybody.
Nice.
And so this is like people from like high school that like I never even talked to.
Wow, good for you, bro. That's
and I'm
crazy.
Like everyone like an individual message, right? So like old coworkers, old foremen, like all these shit. I'm like, dude, like weird question.
Yeah.
Completely out of the blue, but like what are the chances I could convince you to subscribe? Like this is a goal of mine, you know? And it's like it's a weird fucking feeling because this is someone like
wild. That's awesome.
You haven't talked to in forever or never did, and you're like just like what are the chances, right? And so like it worked. Now I'm sitting at like 58, and so now there's all these people from like a time before now watching. I'm like, okay, like now there's some more pressure to like make this work, because if I don't, like I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. So like I better make this work,
right?
You know.
I also heard though that like do you know who Gary V is?
I do.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
No.
So he's like a social media like god. He owns VaynerMedia. He works with Tide. He works with Gillette. He works with all these huge brands and just creators in general. Not note him down. He's pretty good. He's worth watching. But he also says like, but it's hard. It's hard to actually hear him out. And pardon my French, but he says nobody gives an F. Nobody cares. Yeah. Everybody's so worried about themselves and what's going on in their own life.
Totally.
They don't care. They don't.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard to like. It's hard to. It's hard to like actually like take that in. But it's I don't know. Maybe the more we do it, the more we get uncomfortable and post those videos and you know, I wish I had more you know, results to be able to prove to people so that they buy my thing. But it's that's obviously not the right way. I think he talks about just document, just absolutely everything. People now are just, he's really big on just, he talks about how, so he's got millions and millions of subscribers, but he says the power of social media now is that you could post one YouTube short, you could post one Instagram reel, and you get more views than his entire career.
Yeah. Wow. Hey.
It has nothing to do with your followers anymore. He says the algorithm, it's all about just trying to give people the content that they want to see. And if you create a piece of content that is meant for, like, it just blows up, you could be bigger than some of the biggest creators overnight.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just that he's like, and he does talks in front of big stages. He's like, if one of you, he's like, I know 99% of you aren't going to do it. That's just the way humans are. But there could be one of you that goes home, makes their first post about their plumbing business.
Yeah.
And it goes absolutely viral. And now you have one of the most successful plumbing businesses in your city.
Yeah.
And it's like the power of social media is absolutely huge. And it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I just got to post random content then. I just got to keep doing the thing that I want to be doing.
Yeah.
Quit, not think so much, not worry about it so much. But it's hard. It's hard.
Well, and I think so many people get caught up in like whatever their goal is, you know, being a singer, a YouTuber, opening a business, whatever it is, they figure that their first piece of content has to be the stellar piece of work, right? And I think that bogs so many people down, because in the beginning, it's a crazy learning curve. Like, you're just trying to figure out how to make the freaking thing work, nonetheless make it like a great work of art. And so I think so many people get so overwhelmed by like trying to make it like just this incredible thing. But it's like the age-old saying, man, like Rome wasn't built in a day, right? And so like I've found, like, you just take a step, man.
Yeah.
You know, just take one step. And I found the sooner you take that step, the easier, because then, well, now you've taken the first step. So now there's something behind you. Like, you've got like a little bit of momentum. Yeah. And then you take another step and another step. And like, you just accept the fact that like your first bit of work is going to be shit.
Yeah.
And like, that is completely fine, man. Because as you said, no one cares.
Yeah. And if it bombs, nobody saw it.
That's right. Right. And so, but you keep putting it out there. You do not care that it is bad, but you make it a habit to just make it a little bit better each time.
Yeah.
Right. And like over time, it becomes something good. And so like, I know this through like my own videos. Like, my first ones were terrible. Like, they're still not good.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, they're definitely getting better.
Yep, they're gonna get better and better.
They're getting better, and so like now there's momentum, because now like I'm in it 2 years, and like, hey, I'm pretty good at editing. I kind of know how the filming goes, you know. Like now I gotta fix up this because this looks terrible, right? like I wouldn't want the world to see this as my studio. This is garbage, but like now I've done it, so okay. Well, now I know that, you know, this probably shouldn't be like a sheet from the 70s. You know,
but maybe it's your thing.
but like getting past that and doing that, and then having some momentum to build off of, right? Yeah, man, I think so many people get bogged down in just trying to make it perfect the first time, that they never do anything.
Yeah, I still to this day, I still get hit by that. So I want to make a video. Okay, well, you can either go into a mode of like planning everything and making all the topics you're going to talk about and but I don't know, like from the research that I've done, but just from taking in content, which maybe I should be creating content instead of taking it in, but they talk about how a lot of videos now like are more longer form, uncut videos is what people want to see nowadays. People are kind of getting tired of the you know, everything's crazy edited and you know, everything's perfect, right? People actually want to see the human in people.
Yeah, they want to see real.
Yeah, they want to, literally, So it's it's just weird. The things that like for me, it's just like the challenge of just being consistent. But I'm gonna take that what you said is like have core things that I need to do every day.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna take that in. I'm gonna try and create core things, and like you said, it's smart. As long as you hit those like core things, and that does help you go towards the direction. I think that's gold. Okay, so if you were to help me figure out, say my 5 things, I know you mentioned 6.
Okay.
What do you like? For one, I would say I do want to post at least one piece of content, whether it's a short, whether it's a reel.
Okay.
I do want to put just to get a habit of just posting. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I can relate to that, because I've been like just trying to pump up my own videos. So I've made the goal of posting like one short a day. And so I'll post it to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and like one a day. And so some days I get like really into it, you know, I'm just going to do a little bit, and then it turns into this whole fucking project. Right.
Yeah.
But
should we be concentrating, like if both of us can say like, okay, one short form under 30 seconds, we have to not let us get away from everything, but just a simple, you know what I mean?
Well, like sometimes I let myself do it because I'm like, okay, like I'm having fun. I'm in the vibe, like whatever, that's fine. But like at a minimum, I have to post something. And so like I think like it's that make it easier. So like we all have a phone, right? You can record and you can post off of a phone.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have to pull out your camera and then go edit it on your computer and then like get this beautiful description made up by AI. It's now that's work, right?
Yeah.
You whip out your phone, you press record, you say something that you've been wanting to get off of your chest.
Yeah.
You don't even edit it, you just upload it raw. Now you have a video. Right? And now you start doing that and like, okay, maybe you go into the App Store and you get like a little video editor. Well, maybe now you fix the color up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now
1%.
1%, right? And now you've been doing it for a while and like, hey, okay, like I'm kind of getting the hang of this. I know how this works. Like, maybe I'll start implementing other things.
1%. Yeah. And just that's what Mr. Beast says is improving your videos 1% each time. Whether it's a filter, whether it's your hook. That's another big thing. So this is something you should I've been learning about, and it's apparently very important.
Yeah.
Is your hook, the first 3 seconds of your short form video.
Yeah. Well, it goes for long form videos too. I think you have a little bit longer, but you have to have a good hook.
Yeah. And that's all stuff that I've never really implemented. So
one I learned or heard about and like I totally get it. And so it's been something I've been really working on is the title and the thumbnail. And I think you had mentioned that too, because like if people don't click on the video, they're never gonna watch the video, right?
Unfortunately,
yeah. So yeah, definitely working on that.
And even they talk about like even thinking about actually completing your thumbnail before you even do the video.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I used to forget, and my last video I kind of just posted because I just wanted to get that ball rolling.
Yeah,
but it was they talk about plan your actual thumbnail.
Yeah.
Take that picture and actually use that and then create your video instead of recording your video and then just trying to take a piece out of it and then making your thumbnail.
Yeah, totally. But I think that's also like two different styles of work, because you take someone like Mr. Beast who's got like a whole studio and millions of dollars and like a huge budget, all this shit. And so like he's got it down to the fine art. And so people expect this kind of like this high energy, highly edited shit. And like, I don't know, I think the people who watch Mr. Beast are kind of like crack fiends.
It's
like a little bit like, yeah, totally, right. And like you get like these thumbnails and like they're all emotionalized and the colors are all like enhanced and like all of this shit. And like that's like for myself, like that's not the audience I want. And so like I'm totally okay with like keeping my shit like a little more raw, a little more real. Because like that's what I want my shit to be, right? So like obviously it's worked for him and that's his thing, but like that's also his audience.
And I think he has a younger audience overall. Like I bet you his main audience is probably like 13, 14, 15-year-old kids. But it's I don't, it's almost less weight off our shoulders knowing that the realm of editing is actually going towards a less edited, more just raw, like you make a mistake and you're got to drink some water. Like, it's a,
well, I mean, like I don't really watch videos myself because to me it's just a waste of time. But if I was to, and occasionally once I do, like the ones I click on and the ones that I watch are like the rawest ones anyways, because that's like a real person there. You know, the ones that have those like crazy thumbnails, well, I'm not even going to click on it. You know, and the ones that are like super highly edited and they got the different camera angles and they pan off to the pictures and all this shit. I'm like, man, like you're just trying to like keep my attention.
That's literally what it is. Yeah.
Like I don't even want this. You know? I'm gonna go read my book.
The only videos I watch, and I can honestly say, is like it's only, but maybe it's mental masturbation is videos that have to do with like how to improve your YouTube, how to grow your Instagram page, how to figure out reels, how to do captions. Maybe it's just me. Probably me just saying that. That's probably what I'm doing. I'm probably just stopping myself from doing the thing that I actually need to be doing.
Well, no, I'm doing research, you know?
Yeah.
I'm researching, babe.
I might as well
Like,
just do the thing, hey?
Yeah. No, I found that if you just like go into chat and you just kind of tell them your story, like, hey, like I'm at like this amount of subscribers. I want this amount. Like, what do I need to be doing? It'll just fucking give you the answers.
Dude, chat has been huge. Like, do you do voice notes to it or do you only text it?
Oh no, dude, I do voice notes.
Yes.
After I saw you doing it, and then like I think, yeah, we were sitting in your truck and you were talking to it for like quite a while. I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't know it could like you could do that. I thought it was only a few sentences, right? So then I started doing it, dude. I think there was one time I ranted to the phone for 20 minutes.
Yes,
and
dude.
It picked it all up.
Yep.
You know,
it's pretty brilliant. It's like, I don't know if it, because you can also train it like, hey, this is like my personal life coach or something.
Yeah.
And you can have it base its answers based off of, you know, other successful people. You know, what would you do? It's been pretty big, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Trippy. Like his, same thing. I'll like talk to it for 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, these are all of my ideas.
Yeah.
Tell me what I need. Have you ever done that? You say, tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. Dude, it's trippy.
So I have mine set to data-backed decisions. So absolutely everything. Like I don't want the like, you're so smart, you're so good. Like, what a good idea. Like, I don't want that shit. Like I want like the straight up the facts and what the data points to, like all of this stuff, right? And then like I want it as simple as possible, and I only want like a few steps because I don't, you know, like just break it down, make it nice and easy. But man, it's an incredibly powerful tool. Like it's nuts, man. It really is.
So let's say starting like now, what are your kind of goals? What are you trying to? You were mentioning 100 subscribers by Christmas. Is that like your main goal? Is that the one you're focusing on? What? What are you kind of striving for in the next few months?
Okay, so the next few months, well, I got accepted for my last year of school, so that'll be coming up kind of in the new year. So it'll be Red Seal, and I'll never go to school again because it's a fucking money grab.
Yeah.
So that'll be that, and with that, I think,
nice, man. So what? January,
yeah.
Dude, that's huge. Yeah, I haven't moved all my stuff over, but continue. All right.
Okay, so that's kind of one that's burning in the background. Another kind of with that would be moving out of here because it's so small. So those are kind of like, you know, a little bit further out, but definitely like give some hope. So like that's something that is definitely going to be taking up my time January onwards until, you know, spring, summer. So like from now until then, my goal is to get 100 subscribers on the YouTube. And so I had this idea. I'm like, dude, like I just want to make $1 off of YouTube. Right? Like just $1, because I know that if I make $1, I've proven that it's profitable, and everything after that is scalable. Right. Everything after that is just, okay, well, we'll just make it bigger. And so I kind of, with this, I'm like, okay, if I can make $1 off of YouTube, I'm going to get a tattoo on my hand that says manifest and create. And I'm going to get that done in New York City. Right. And so I've created this whole like thing around it, right? 100 subscribers, the $1. Okay, well then I'm gonna get the tattoo, and it's gonna be in this place I want to travel to. And so what I started doing is I started writing in pen. I started writing it on my hand every single day. And so like now, like it's been on my hand for so long, it starts to look weird if it's not there. You know? And so I'm starting to like train my mind that like this is there. And so now this thing is starting to become like realer and realer. So now like my brain's going to overdrive. Well, how do I get 100 subscribers? How do I do this? Like who else can I contact? Well, like what if I traded things for subscribers? So that's kind of the short term. But honestly, man, it's just like I've been uploading dailies daily shorts, right? I've been doing that every single day and trying to do a long form every Tuesday. And so to like not burn myself out.
Yeah.
And to just like you set this up and then you just let the system run.
Right.
You know? Like don't overdo it. Definitely don't underdo it. Just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
You know? So I've got these kind of goals that I'm working towards and a system that's just gonna like get there, you know? And I'm gonna learn as I'm going. I'm gonna improve it and it's gonna get a little bit better.
Are you a pretty patient person with yourself?
No.
You seem like it. You seem a pretty patient person with yourself.
No, hell no.
I struggle with patience. I want to be there. I want to be making 10 grand a month online. I want to be able to quit my job. No. That's where I want to be.
No, but that is good. That's what I call fuel to the fire. Yeah. And so the fire is like what it is you want, your goal. And like I know for myself, and this is one of my strengths, is everything is fuel. So it doesn't just have to be a good day where I'm in the mood for doing it. Like everything is fuel. If I'm in a good mood, if I'm in a pissed off mood, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm depressed, if I'm like feeling anxious, if I'm like feeling lustful, like whatever it is, like everything is fuel and gets turned into energy for like building, right? Work tastes good no matter what mood you're in. If you're in a good, happy mood, you're like, hell yeah, man, things are going my way. Like this is great. When you're pissed off, you're like, fucking, I'll work overtime, motherfucker. Like I'm gonna go twice as hard. You know, when you're depressed, you're like, man, I hate this place. But if I dump my energy into this, it'll get me out sooner. You know, so I think like having little patience is okay because it's like, well, you just change it. It's like, well, no, I'm not going to wait for it because I have no patience. So that means I'm going to like work twice as hard to get it now.
Right.
You know?
Does that, like, I hear you, but I feel like it's hard to, but yeah, I've heard that too, though. It's like, that's just the fuel, but it's hard to like accept that you're not there yet.
Yeah.
But that's where you want to be. And I'm constantly thinking about being where I want to be instead of being in the present and just doing the thing that I need to do in order to get there.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how to mitigate that?
So it was in one of my videos recently, but essentially I said that like, I am not patient. I've never been patient. Anybody who knows me knows that I am not patient, but I am persistent because persistent is essentially patience, but like with action behind it. You're doing something about it. You're not just waiting for it to happen or to come to you one day. You're putting in the work and the results and like trying to make this happen, right? It's you taking steps towards it. Nonetheless, I do know that like a cool, calm, collective mind is the way to go about things because like, you know, you start seeing paths, you know, when you're optimistic and positive, you see more opportunities in all this. But I think for me, it's like, it's a brain trick. You know, if I'm in a good mood or if I'm in a bad mood, like either way, it's going to benefit me to like getting something done, doing that critical inch, which is going to get me closer to my goal.
Critical inch. Yep. Yeah. I like these. These are good notes.
Here, hold on. I got to grab my cats. They're outside and it's cold.
No worries.
Kitties. There's one. There's two.
Funny. Well, YouTube, these are fun conversations. If anybody's even made this far, thanks to you. Appreciate it. Keep stopping by. Maybe we'll make these recordings a thing every once in a while. That'd be pretty cool. Media assets. Like and subscribe. Boom. There we go. Joe Rogan just starts talking whenever his guests go somewhere, and then they edit it out. But we're live streaming, so it is what it is. Entrepreneurship, starting a business, trying to grow, YouTube. Those are all things that we're interested in. We're going to keep growing at it, keep going at it, keep failing, keep learning. Oh, hello. Hello, kitty. The chunky monkey. That's funny.
Yeah, she was outside. She was outside because she had just finished eating, and so at 16 years old, their food doesn't always stay in their stomach. So to make things easier, we just kick them outside.
I see. 16 years old?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Nice.
Yeah.
Cute. Hey, little buddy.
Hey, you see yourself? So is anybody actually watching this or what?
I don't know. So I have never done it from stream. Whenever I've done it from my YouTube, you could see people are joining in and out, and like you actually get like a decent amount of views. But this is our first one. We're kind of testing, seeing what works, seeing if because obviously I see 0 on the top here, but yeah, I don't know if that's actually like a real counter, because whenever I've gone live before, people are always coming in and out, and you can see people. That was directly from the YouTube app.
Yeah.
This will then, whenever we end stream, this will then go to the channel, and people will be able to just watch it.
Yeah,
and
cool.
I'll optimize the title, I'll optimize the description. I'll throw you in the description.
Sweet.
And yeah, but I think it'd be cool if we did this every like couple of weeks or something.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, man! This is great.
Because one thing that's for me is like I've never surrounded myself with similar people who want YouTube and business and that kind of stuff. So I think it's important, obviously, to surround ourselves with like-minded individuals.
Yeah, totally.
To constantly teach each other. If you learn something, if I learn something,
100%.
You compound the all learning, and you just keep on going.
Well, I mean, that was like the idea behind Manifest and Create Co's. I strongly believe you are the people you surround yourself with, right? Like you pick up on their energy, their habits, their vibrational frequencies. You become the people and your environment, right? And so the idea being like, if you could go to a place where everybody's like talking ideas and being positive and like trying to make things happen and swapping information, like even if you're not going after the exact same goal, like you're gonna be like helping each other. You're gonna get something, you're gonna give something, all of that. And so it's like I thought it'd be cool to be able to like go to a place in town where I could like find that, to go to like a little club where people like talk business, where they talk, all these things. And like, I haven't found one. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to make my own, I'm just going to build my own community where people come and they figure out a way to like achieve their goal.
Right.
And so like this is like a perfect example of that. That's like you and me, and maybe we're not chasing like the pinpoint exact same thing, but like we're swapping ideas and we're learning off of each other.
Yep. You're giving ideas, you're motivating, it's just it's an exchange of energies and like ideas.
Totally.
I think those are I think it's all awesome. And then I'll try and somehow I'll send you this video and you can do whatever you want with it as well.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then I think what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna release it as a live, and then I'm also gonna chop it up.
Okay.
With something called CapCut. No, Opus Clip. Sorry, it'll watch the whole video and then it'll cut up short segments that it seems that are like high chances of viral. Uses AI, so it's a pretty cool thing. But I'm getting pretty hungry. I need to go eat some food.
Okay, all right then.
I'm gonna end the stream and then we'll see. I don't know if it'll close out everything. I feel like it won't. We'll probably just stop going live. But to everybody watching the stream, this was our first one. I had a lot of fun, Curtis.
Yeah.
If you're interested, I'll post his YouTube in the description below. And until the next one, everybody.
All right.
Get outside, go have fun. Because why not? You gotta reach your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. Do the thing. Any last words, Curtis?
Manifest and create the life you want, motherfuckers.
Let's go.
All right. Peace.